Niantic announced its Beyond Reality Developer Contest earlier today, and is encouraging our devs to enter and create a game using the studio as a real-world platform for a chance at a prize pool of more than $1 million. This could be a good opportunity for developers interested in using a new tool to create our projects, and the chance at earning a stipend and showing their work at a demo day hosted by Niantic. As explained in a blog post, the studio is seeking a team composition of at least 5 developers with experience in Unity and Java server development. In terms of product, the possibilities are endless. Our definition of games is pretty expansive, so if you have an idea that bridges gaming and other areas like physical activity, social, travel or shopping, please feel free to submit. The post reads: a select group of 10 teams will earn a stipend and access to the Niantic real-world platform, and finalists will work for a 3-month period with the goal of showing off their work at a demo day in San Francisco. In addition to regular guidance and discussion from the Niantic engineering team, finalists will be brought to the San Francisco Bay Area to meet with executives and lay the groundwork for the work to come. Interested developers are encouraged to apply through Niantic's contest site and field any further questions to that email protected. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Troy, New York. We are looking for an experienced producer to support the production of a new title in development at Valen Studios. The producer will work closely with the project's key leaders and other production team members to successfully execute on a new, groundbreaking, original IP. The producer will help manage the project's development from pre-production through to product launch, working with key internal and external stakeholders to deliver on all critical milestones. If you are an experienced game producer, we want to hear from you. Responsibilities, requirements, qualifications, big places. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. The Academy of Interactive Arts Sciences has announced that Bonnier Us, Microsoft Corporate Vice President and founder of currently more than 343 industries, will be the 23rd inductee into the IAS Hall of Fame this coming February. The IAS Hall of Fame aims to honor game developers and creators that have played a part in making influential games and moving both genres and the industry forward through their actions. Following her induction on February 13, 2019 at the 22 NDANUAL DICE Awards, Ross will join past awardees like Todd Howard, Hideo Kojima, and Leslie Benzies in the IAS Hall of Fame. Ross currently serves as the head of 343 industries, and has previously served as producer, lead producer, executive producer, and general manager on several Microsoft Game Studios titles, including the likes of Gears of War, Mass Effect, and Counter-Strike 6 release. She has spent over 20 years working in the game industry, and also notably co-founded the diversity initiative Microsoft Women in Gaming early on in her career, since leading 343 industries. Ross, has also overseen the development of several Halo titles, spanning from Halo 3, Odyssey, to the upcoming Halo Infinite. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Woodland Hills, California. Infinity Ward, developer of numerous award-winning games, is seeking a first-person weapon animator with experience in game development and passion for first-person shooters. Job duties include qualifications. Applicants must provide samples of prior work, including at least one first-person weapon animation. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. Chris Kerr, at KERNBLIMEY, is Gamasutra's resident United Kingdom news reporter and cake maker extraordinaire. December is here, which means it's time to wax lyrical about some of the best video games I have chomped on over the past 12 months. As has now become tradition, it's unfortunately also time for me to make the soul-crushing realization that I have still got an Everest-sized back catalog to conquer over Christmas. I have not forgotten about you, Tetris Effect, my sweet summer child. Out of those titles, did manage to make time for. There were some absolute belters. Bad North,
FIFA 19.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Mini Metro, and North all won me for different reasons, but in the end, did not do quite enough to make the cut. Nope. We are here to talk about the absolute greats. That finished cream de la cream. I know that I have written enough of an intro to appease the formatting gods. It's time we moved on to the main event. Here are the 5 best titles of 2018. According to yours truly, expectation can weigh you down. And it'd be fair to say the expectations swirling around Marvel's Spider-Man were absolutely massive. Years of impressive gameplay demos and trailers had made fans ravenous. But they also left developer Insomniac with the seemingly impossible task of delivering the goods, particularly on the title front. Turns out, we need not have worried. Insomniac did not just meet expectations, they absolutely obliterated them. And Spider-Man is now the benchmark for superhero titles. It captured the spirit of the franchise in every way imaginable, blending a captivating narrative full of surprises with relatable characters, Moorish well-swinging, a bustling, and rather photogenic version of New York, and expressive combat. Repetitive side quests and slight pacing issues were the only blemish on an otherwise superlative effort. And in all honesty, my only real complaint is that after 30 Horsey still wanted more. This is the second time No Man's Sky has made my end-of-year list, and that fact alone should be enough to tell you developer Hello Games has been putting in plenty of graft to win over those players who were left underwhelmed. To put it politely, when the game touched down in 2016, for the record, I actually enjoyed the experience No Man's Sky offered at launch, skimming through the stars and exploring unknown worlds, while 65 days of static, as electrifying scar whirled around my eardrums, was enough for me. That said, I have to admit the next update Hello Games rolled out this year took the game to new heights. The patch introduced a full-fledged multiplayer, refined base building, a third-person camera, character customization, freighter enhancements, a revamped crafting under-resource system, notable graphical enhancements, and so much more. It was a staggering achievement that is all the Hello Games crew in, back the hearts and minds of their more disgruntled players, while simultaneously rewarding those who they supported them over the past 2 years. An interactive story about love and life. Florence is a magnificent example of less is more game design. The moving noble effort does not actually offer players many ways to engage beyond completing minimalistic mini-games, instead inviting them to sit back and explore a series of vignettes depicting the ultimately doomed relationship between Florence and Krish. That simplicity